you say Shot City, and you say Shot City, and you say Shot City. Yo, let's go.
So your brother's bound and get, and they chained him to a chair. Won't you please come to Chicago just to see? In a land that's known as freedom, how can such a thing be fair? Won't you please come to Chicago for the help that we can bring?
Welcome to the city that made me, place I grew up in, city that's crazy where gunshots are busted, place I'm in love with, place that's corrupted, place that gave birth to the MC not to with, place with city lights, sun and one shines, place that isn't right, we're accustomed to crime, where daily went crazy back in '69, and Pops was just a rookie standing on the front line. It's the land that inspires me, land I call home, land with the basement Dr. Wax and gramophone, with fake thugs and hustlers and OGs roam, the land that's well known as the throne of Al Capone. It's the land of Lake Shores where the wind blows steady and the snow falls heavy and the heat kills many. Town like none, place that I know, this is the Windy City, welcome to Chicago.
So your brother's bound and get, and they chained him to a chair. Won't you please come to Chicago just to see? In a land that's known as freedom, how can such a thing be fair? Won't you please come to Chicago for the help that we can bring?
World famous for the glamour and the rundown spots, a skyline so priceless that none can top. You can hear a different story up and down some blocks, and forever hear them bitch about the Cubs and Sox. It's a place like no other, unequal to most, where the city runs deep from the streets to the coast. But things can get ugly, city streets are no joke, cause the city's held down by the people and folks. It's a place of attitude, we think and we say, from heralds to the palace, this is each and every day. The real cops went to Ira's to drink the pain away, and the real hip-hop is NUR and HBK. It's the land of Lake Shores, where the wind blows steady, and the snow falls heavy and the heat kills many. Town like none, place that I know, this is the Windy City, welcome to Chicago.
So your brother's bound and get, and they chained him to a chair. Won't you please come to Chicago just to see? In a land that's known as freedom, how can such a thing be fair? Won't you please come to Chicago for the help that we can bring?
You can hear the wind whisper, send chills down your spine, and we can watch the waves crash along the Lakeshore Drive, and ride the L through the loop so you can get your mind right, or get lost in the beauty of the skyline lights. It's a city so pretty, full of life and fallen trees. She licked the lips and then she kissed me with the breeze. So as we proceed, I hope you people follow. You know the motto, welcome to Chicago.
So your brother's bound and get, and they chained him to a chair. Won't you please come to Chicago just to see? In a land that's known as freedom, how can such a thing be fair? Won't you please come to Chicago for the help that we can bring? So your brother's bound and get, and they chained him to a chair. Won't you please come to Chicago just to see? In a land that's known as freedom, how can such a thing be fair? Won't you please come to Chicago for the help that we can bring?
Welcome to Chicago. Welcome to Chicago. Welcome to Chicago. Welcome to Chicago. Welcome to Chicago.
What is going on, everybody? My name is Jesse, a.k.a. your very own one only Shot-Town Smart Man. This is what happens when you depend on peoples and then they don't pay their damn bills. What do you want me to say, man? But we're live, pal, and for some reason, Sting is in the ring. Oh, shout out to Ted Turner.
To Ted Turner's family, his friends, and everyone whose lives he touched. And now we bring you 3 hours of Dynamite and Collision in memory
Good looking out, bro.
of the Maverick, Ted Turner.
Good looking out. For those who may be uninformed or just too young to just really understand it, Ted Turner had a large part in changing the landscape of pro wrestling as we know it today. And without Ted Turner, there first off, there would be no network for TNT, TBS, but there would be no AEW essentially. Maybe there would, I don't know, but there would be no home for AEW essentially. Ted Turner had it out. I wouldn't say had it out for Vince McMahon. They were actually friends, you know, at the beginning of it and everything like that. But if Ted Turner had not been a fan of pro wrestling, then WCW definitely never would have existed. So, rest in peace and shout out to Ted Turner. Man, he found out the Cartoon Network too? Man. Ted Turner's a GOAT, man. Ted Turner's a GOAT. The Monday Night Wars, all that stuff, everything we got. Low key, yeah, NWO, but low key, because of Ted Turner, we got the Attitude Era. Had Ted Turner not put boots to asses to Vince and keep pressure on his neck, we probably wouldn't have gotten the birth of the Attitude Era, which is far and away everyone's favorite era of pro wrestling ever.
I attempted to catch up with Juice Robinson earlier today, but he just continued to manically mutter, I beat Jon Moxley before.
Man, boots to asses for 83 weeks for sure. Thank you for joining me, everybody. Once again, we are on day 3 of this week-long stream gauntlet. I even uploaded a video earlier today. It was just like just a little bit of a short form of the live stream that I did the day before. So if you caught the live stream, don't worry about the upload. But if you have not caught it, feel free, man. Check out the upload I did today. I'll be here tomorrow, be here Friday, and we'll be here Saturday.
Let's take you back to this past Saturday at Collision. The Bang Bang Gang in action against the Death Riders. Juice Robinson pick up the victory over Wheeler Yuta.
Quaz, do me a favor when you get a second. if you don't mind, can you either create a profile for me, or if not, I'll just use yours, because I don't use it much. I mean, on a weekly basis, I'll probably just be here for Dynamite, to be honest with you. We got Juice Robinson here, who injured Tony Storm.
Juice Robinson, Jon Moxley, head-to-head, center of the ring. And as I mentioned, this is our first of 3 big hours live tonight. And what an explosive way to start things off. No pun intended. Yeah, there's no.
I gotta figure out how to sign out on my desktop,
I think to be successful against Moxley,
because HBO does not make that shit easy for some reason.
So that's plenty of confidence coming into this match.
Yeah, absolutely. I completely agree with that.
Like, they really like making it as hard for you as humanly possible.
As you can see, just shoulder block after shoulder block, both athletes going at each other. Neither man willing to give ground. Expectedly so. Juice Robinson. Oh, Moxley changing levels, catching Robinson at the knee of the midsection. Juice Robinson as a left-handed striker, Taz, coming at Moxley from what could be some unexpected angles.
All right, let's see here.
So yeah, when you are in the ring with a southpaw, it is a little bit different. You feel different. You feel that your opponent coming at you.
Damn, bro, it should not be this hard to sign out.
Not lefties.
Orthodox strikers.
It is, yeah. So it's kind of a little funky, but Mox has got a lot of experience. I'm not sure how much it's going to affect him, though.
Wow, look at that. Just a headbutt. Sometimes you do that out of desperation late in the match, but Juice early on now.
Well, headbutt hurts you too, but you know, when you deliver that blow, you definitely know where to hit a guy, so he feels it more than you, if that makes any sense. Oh, Mox maybe thinking pile driver. Juice Robinson, no intention of finding out. Juice maintains control, adjusts his grip, and sends Moxley over the top of the catapult.
Yeah, Moxley caught himself on the way down, so not that much effect. But Moxley's in trouble on the floor.
Yeah, and Juice, no wasted motion. Went out right there, he dive and catches it. As Renee Paquette was speaking to,
You just could have used anything, bro. I don't think.
years of history between these two men. Brutal, bloody battles. And the rivalry continues here tonight in our opening contest.
I don't think you need my exact info.
It's well documented. The second title reign by Juice of the U.S. Championship in New Japan, the IWGP, was ended by Jon Moxley in 2019.
Yeah, and that sticks with you when someone takes a title from you, beats you, Excalibur.
Let's see.
That stays with you, man, for years.
Hellfire, what up, though?
Jon Moxley, though,
Good, man. Good. How's everybody feeling today?
Stopping on the left hand of Juice Robinson, the dominant hand.
Yes, that's right. And pulling apart those fingers, all those little joints and bones in your fingers. Painful when that happens.
Well, Jon Moxley's opened up already.
Juice Robinson, he likes
Let's
that,
see.
left-handed punch. Oh, yeah, Moxley. A little bit of mouse underneath the
Bro,
eye.
Max is crazy, bro. Like, they don't.
Definitely got caught there with something.
It's not a mouse, actually.
They don't want to let you sign out.
It's an open wound on the face of Jon
Like, I
Moxley.
can't sign out on my
There,
desktop.
using his right hand, targeting Jon Moxley underneath the eye.
Right now, I'm watching on my phone.
Wind up that left hand, and Moxley.
Yeah, smart by Mox.
Yep, you're right.
Well, Jon Moxley taken around and sent over.
I'm shocked WWE didn't mention anything about 10. It just happened.
Our broadcast position.
Well, Juice is a wild man. You know,
It just happened. They have not had a show yet. Guys, relax.
Moxley's out of it on that chair. Watch out.
Much appreciated, Quaz. Thank you.
You know, it's easy to say, but you got to get it back in the ring. Jon has never lost one of these eliminator matches. 8-0 in them.
And as the Continental Champion, we mentioned, Taz, that Juice Robinson in this eliminator match, going the time limit, going the distance.
This is
with
crazy.
Jon Moxley is as good as a win.
I gotta go to AI to find out how to sign out of HBO Max.
Deal right there, as you just explained, Excalibur. You're right. Those left-handed blows on top of the skull here.
Like, they don't want you signing out, ever.
Biting the head of Jon Moxley.
Oh, he's a little wild, man. Juice he's not all that. I promise you. Oh!
A rounded crossbody, and instead of covering now, just raining down more punches on the head of Jon Moxley. Fans are opening contest live on Dynamite continues. Don't go anywhere.
Bruh, I tried that. It won't let me. Click on that. Nope, won't let me. Blood already. Of course there's blood already. In their defense, man, it was just incidental. But you know those people, you know they already on their keyboard. You know they already keyboard crying.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
You know they keyboard crying. Frost possible tonight. It was 80 degrees 2 days ago. True story.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness. A reflection of the emptiness, hilarious. You think you're worth my time, you're delirious, mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior, inferior. You know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words.
They gotta, you gotta have a direct link to sign out of HBO Max. Finally, oh my God, bro. Why do they make it so hard to sign out of HBO? They are a-holes for that. Hey, we're back.
Dynamite AEW Continental Championship Eliminator Match. The champion, Jon Moxley, trying to fend off the challenge by Juice Robinson. Juice Robinson pins the champion, Jon Moxley.
Okay,
Robinson will earn a shot at the AEW Continental Championship. Not just pins or submits, but if Juice Robinson is able
I'm about to sign in on my
Right
computer.
now, Juice, a lot of trouble. His head is trapped under the body of Mox, and those fingers are being pulled
So
apart.
if you get
by
a
Moxley on
notification, that's
Juice.
why.
Full onslaught here by the Continental Champ.
Tony, we'd be remiss if we did not mention the puzzling situation that has developed between Jon Moxley, the Death Riders, and Will Ospreay. Ospreay seemingly training with the Death Riders.
And not training in the ring, as we found out, as the Death Riders train. Be interesting to see exactly how this all plays out, but it is absolutely mind-boggling when you think about how Will Ospreay made it his mission to take Jon Moxley out not that long ago.
Yeah, it's definitely strange. I don't disagree.
Perhaps.
Oh, we got
Ospreay
Taz.
Feels like he's lost a step since neck surgery, and that the Death Riders can help him get back up to speed. We don't know. I understand we'll have
Got Taz.
some more information later.
Why'd you give me this icon?
Right now, Juice Robinson.
Juice is looking good, man. Shot, punch, shot,
Why I
punch.
got
But also
JB
Taz,
Smooth?
Importantly for Robinson, using the right hand, his non-dominant hand.
Oh, those are my initials too.
Short line there.
Man, you somehow nailed that one.
Juice likes the cannonball in the corner when his opponent is in this position. Robinson up.
Bro, when
Moxley.
Dynamite is live, HBO Max does not make it easy to find, man.
As the cutter does the Continental Champion.
They do not make AEW easy to find.
They gave him plenty of opportunity to come back.
I think Juice got a little wrapped up in a moment. You know, your adrenaline's going. You're feeding off the live crowd here in Charleston. They can do that to you, but I get your drift. You're not wrong.
There we go.
Moxley bouncing on his feet. Juice Robinson rattled by that cutter, but Moxley, I'm going to say slow to follow up, but does follow up and maneuvers Robinson to the corner. And now Moxley, perhaps his turn.
Not legit initials.
Juice Robinson for earlier.
Oh yeah, so this is, I forgot. Yeah, this is a 3-hour show tonight because they put in Collision right in, but this is not a 3-hour stream. No. We'll be ending after 2 hours.
Hear the voice of Justin Roberts, half the clock in this Continental Eliminator match.
You gotta go to the sports section, bro. I gotta do a search. I gotta search for AEW, then scroll down and find it. It should be, if you're an app and you have live programming currently going on, that programming should be front and center as soon as you log in. It's live. People love watching live television. If you put that shit on your homepage and be like, hey, this is live right now, a lot more people would click on it. A lot more. Oh shit, live TV? Let me check that out. Oh, pro wrestling? I used to love pro wrestling back in the day. It's a different company. Let me check it out.
You know, you hear some of the fans chant for Moxley here. It's
no, they got it buried and hidden.
Fans take to him, even though his methods sometimes are questionable.
It's split though. People chanting, "Let's go, Juice!" Also.
Yeah, absolutely.
Juice attempting to reverse. Now sits down. He's got the legs hooked. And oh, Moxley. Narrow escape.
Smart veteran move there. Full Nelson.
Robinson plants Moxley.
Juice. Injured Tony Storm.
And now Juice maybe thinking about loading up that big left hand of God, as he calls it. That massive haymaker punch. But has the damage to the left hand.
Is anybody familiar? This might be a very niche thing. Some of y'all might be up on it, maybe Quaz. I don't know. Any y'all up on what's going on with Screwface Jean and Shizzy? Yeah, no, maybe.
Trying to get to his feet, he's there too.
Robinson perched on the top rope, not for long. Diving cross body, 1, 2. No, Moxley again makes the escape.
Yeah, by the skin of his teeth, Moxley.
You heard about it, but you paid it no mind. I'm knee deep in, man. I'm deep. I want to find out what the scoop is, man.
No outside interference, and no one can interfere.
They got some serious beef.
Man on man.
Beef going on. I've been catching up on it. I'm looking at Shizzy's 3-hour fucking 3.5-hour stream right now. Not a stream, a video. You have to backtrack. Yeah, I'm watching the start of it right now. Shizzy got a 3-hour stream that was taken down, but it's back up. So I'm gonna catch up on that. Then I'm gonna catch up on the response, and then Screwface's response. Yeah, same. Yeah, I know who Screwface is. I don't know who the other dude is. But apparently, everybody is taking Shizzy's side. They saying Screwface is dirty for how the whole thing played out. How did we get here to this match, by the way?
Looking for the Juices loose, but instead Moxley blocked the leg and then switched underneath Taz.
Yeah, I mean, you might want to sit here. Moxley try to swivel your hips into a bulldog choke that he's done many times. But
Juice is loose. It's crazy.
Well, it was on.
Juice looking for the escape on the ropes, but instead
pile driver.
Flips over, leg is hooked, and now Juice Robinson.
Well, look at the tenacity, the quickness, the brains of Mox gets right back on that hold.
As soon as Robinson escaped the pinning predicament, Jon Moxley seizes on him. Now the Bulldog is in.
Yeah, I said it earlier.
Bulldog choke is in.
He's got his hips to the
I remember
sky.
when chokeholds were illegal in pro wrestling.
Kind of sitting out to stand up.
If Robinson was flattened out on his stomach, I think this match would already be over. Perhaps his only saving grace. No, now Moxley drags him over the top, flattens him out, and Juice Robinson
Oh, look at that leverage, man.
All that weight, he's out. Robinson.
Juice is out.
Moxley with the win.
Here is your winner, the AEW Continental Champion, Jon Moxley.
And it's no escape when you have that arm, that bulldog choke like that, and all your body weight is on your opponent. The way
Moxley wins.
I mean, you can't get out of the hold. It's just you get choked out. That's all.
We need to set a super chat goal, man. We need to set something.
Moxley, whether the opponent's large or small, once you're trapped in that bulldog choke, that is routinely the end of the night. Jon Moxley, the Continental Champion, a great start to the action. Our first of 3 hours here tonight. And speaking of tonight, we have not seen the last of the Bang Bang Gang. They'll be teaming up with the Young Bucks.
All right. I'm gonna set a stream goal, and I'm gonna set it. I'm just gonna set it. My girl FOMO keeps telling me I need to have more confidence in myself, so I'm gonna. I am gonna set a goal. I'm just gonna set it. The FOMO stream is still on the way, by the way. We are trying to coordinate. We're trying to coordinate our availability. Let's see. Let's see. There we go. I'm gonna set it, man. I'm gonna set it. In 10, I guess it won't let me do. So I'll do it in 10. No, I hate this damn track. Oh shit. D Nice with the $50 super tip. Woo! I didn't post it yet. I didn't post it yet. I hate this track too. What the? I didn't post it yet. Don't count. It don't count. There we go. Goal set. If we reach the stream goal, I will buy and wear an AEW Vikings luchador mask. D Nice says, let's run it. All right, all right, all right, all right. Man, I hope my PC does not take a crap on me. Let's get it. We about to look great. That's why I said it where I said it, man. Ooh, 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 ooh. And. I think I have new gifted subs to give out. Let me get D Nice in here.
We saw Jon Moxley fend off a challenge by Juice Robinson. We touched on it during the body of the match. Moxley and the Death Riders have been training with
Let me work on it.
Return to action back in AEW. I understand our cameras earlier today caught the latest training session between the Aerial Assassin and the Death Riders.
All right.
You just got off a 15-hour flight. You're winning titles with your petty little dramatic friends in Japan. We do not care. It's us against the world. And if you want to be the best version of yourself, you're going to have to work for it. Come on, let's get it. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Up, 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 up.
There we go. I think.
One more, one more, one more.
All right, time.
Come on, man.
Yeah. Cool. Have you ever heard of the concept of
Can you hear me?
death ground?
I don't hear you. Hold on.
Standing on ground from which you cannot leave. There is no escape. There are no other options. Do or die. That's where you're at right now. If we don't get your neck right, if we don't get this right.
How about now?
Yeah, can you hear me?
You're done.
There we go. There we go. Hold up.
Sure, you could still have a career at AEW, get paid, hang out, like the rest of these posers. But that's not what you want. You're not like all these people, man. You're different. It's a privilege to be where you're at, to come all the way this far up the mountain, and all you got is that last 1%. This is the hardest 1%. You're on death ground. It's gonna be hard, but it's the only good option. Nothing else exists except what's right in front of you right now. Every second, every minute. On your back. There we go.
All right, that's enough. From trying.
Okay. All right. The babyface heels, the baby heels, as I now like to call them, are going to whip Will Ospreay into shape. What are you going to do? Ladies and gentlemen, we are joined once again by the incomparable, as soon as I find him out, there it is. D Nice, Mr. David Rice is in the house, and we have a new special guest. What's going on with you, bruh?
Very, very happy to be back. Very happy to be back.
Wait. Where'd she go?
Oh, that was Pebbles. Pebbles has been here before.
What happened to Penelope?
Penelope is downstairs. Can we bring up Penelope, please? Penelope will be on her way shortly.
Mr. D Nice is back in the house once again.
There we go. That's what I like to hear.
I'm terribly sorry. I legitimately did not see the message that you sent me until after the stream yesterday. But
it's all good.
But nonetheless, it was a stream that I would not have brought you on for, because I was trying to do what I actually did, was do the stream and then pull clips off of it to upload separately. So that's why I have the uploaded video.
Understood.
What is going on? Look at her. Look at this, man. How do you keep finding these adorable cats?
I went on the Humane Society website and I was like, oh my goodness. And the Humane Society is like 5 minutes down the road from where I live. I asked my girlfriend, she was like, let's go get her right now. And we were on the road.
I mean, look at her, man. She is flipping adorable. That's crazy.
And of course,
how's everybody getting along?
better now. The first 3 days, but we're doing. Everyone's a big old happy family now.
Cats are easier to get to coexist than dogs, so
yeah,
it shouldn't be that bad. Oh, look at them! Look at them! That's
Thank you.
That's a lot of cat poop, man.
I have an automatic litter box.
Oh man, I think it was like $700. I thought. Well, yeah.
I took that one back. I got a pet. I forget the name of the brand, but it's called a Luma, and that one is actually much better. The camera, the AI tracking is much better, and it was like $300 less.
I'm sorry. Did you say AI tracking?
Yeah, it uses AI and cameras to be able to detect which cat is which.
Oh my God. What difference does that make?
So you can track their weight. You can see like which one poops. You can track to see, make sure that they're pooping and peeing, using the litter box
and
the appropriate amount of times a day.
And it tells you who is peeing, who is pooping and everything. It gives you a detailed report.
Yes.
That's bonkers, man. Man.
If I pay for the subscription, I could get actual like video clips of what did them doing their business if I want to.
Who in the hell needs to see video clips of them? Okay, all right. Anyway,
well, hold on. There's a good reason for that because I've changed that diet. I'm going from using dry kibble to wet food, and to make sure that they make the transition well. You want to track because it can mess with their stomachs a little bit. Like actually, Penelope has like the drizzling poops right now.
I told you,
Cheddar had.
Which is fine, but it doesn't just tell you that, hey, someone had loose stool. They got to give you a video of it.
Yeah, you need to see what's going on in there.
Oh, that's
if I'm not home.
Okay, that's bonkers, man. And I gotta pay a monthly subscription to see my cat shit. That literally watch them shit. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Anywho, what's on your mind, sir? I gotta pay attention to this damn show because I gotta do a live stream after the show.
Yeah. So we've had a bunch of stuff that's happened. Probably the biggest things, the New Day being released and the circumstances around it. The fact that they were lowball. That I guess they were lowball. They were asked to restructure their contracts. They refused, so they were shown the door. I had some questions about that, and I haven't been able to get any, clear answers from anyone or clear insight. My first question was, first of all, in my opinion, I think if the New Day end up in AEW, I think it's good overall for the wrestling business. There's certain talent that need to move. When you have two top promotions, when you have movement between the two, it's actually good for the entire business. Think back to the Monday Night War. Think back to guys like X-Pac, Big Show, Jericho. When they jumped ship, that was big. That was big news. And before that, you think of Scott Hall, you think of Kevin Nash. When they jumped to the before that and created the NWO, that was big news. When you have WWE stalwarts like the New Day, who were top guys, who were they were. I won't say they weren't the tippy top, but they were top guys in WWE. When you have them potentially moving over to AEW, I think is good overall for everyone. Now,
right.
When it comes to the circumstances around it, I don't like. I'm not a TKO fan. I'm not going to be a TKO apologist. If anyone is expecting me to, no, I don't defend that. Not when I hear, how much, Mark Shapiro and Nick Khan are making. I don't like hearing that. I thought when TKO first, came into play, when they first came into existence, they kind of gave the idea of like, hey, look, it's going to be WWE. Nothing's going to change. It's just we're under this umbrella now. And then slowly but surely, we see that that's not the case.
No.
We saw what happened with WrestleMania, and all the commercials and everything. I hope Backlash, I hope they They change some of the production aspects and they make, less commercials because it really sucks and it really took away from the show. But getting back to the New Day,
if they want to clutter the show with expensive ads, why don't they just make WrestleMania free like the Super Bowl?
There's a point there. There's a point to be made, and for a lot of people, WrestleMania was free. Technically, for me, WrestleMania was free. I get it with my AT&T DirecTV package.
You got to pay for that, though, right?
I get ESPN. Yeah, I mean, but if
you know, free works,
okay,
right?
So if I get what you're saying. When you look at it and say, okay, well, I'm paying for cable, but I don't get ESPN. It's not included in my cable package, but I can get this DirecTV for the same price, or maybe even save a couple of bucks. And I get ESPN, so now I can watch WWE. Well, there you go. Maybe I'll put somebody on game right now. I don't know.
It's still not free. The Super Bowl is free. Network TV.
Wait a minute. No. Next year, the Super Bowl is on ESPN.
Well, that's next year, and we'll see if that happens. But for right now, every last single Super Bowl has been for free.
Okay.
I mean,
fair enough.
Network TV. You got an antenna, you can get it. That's all you need.
Well, like I said, I'm not trying to come here being a TKO apologist because I'm not. I am not that guy. One of the questions I did have was when we're talking about pay cuts, are we talking about pay cuts in terms of their downside guarantee contracts? Meaning that if you can, I think Maven has done a video. There's been a couple other videos about how WWE contracts are actually, done. And pretty much you have a downside guarantee. Let's say it's $500,000. So that $500,000, you make that through appearances, through wrestling, royalties that you get from the video game, any other special appearances and things that you do. That's why I was a beef with them being able to go live and doing their own little things aside from WWE. That actually gets counted towards that downside guarantee, that $500,000 bucket, if you will. Now, you can exceed that if you continue to get booked and, if, you don't get injured. Creative always has something for you. If you're, in the mix, if say you're somebody like Trick Williams, everybody wants to see Trick Williams, if you're in that position right there, you have an opportunity to make more than your downside guarantee. But now I do also have to think about the fact that Kofi and Xavier are both a little bit older. Kofi especially, and Xavier Woods, well, Austin Creed now, has been a little bit nicked up. He's been injured and in and out over the past, I would say, year to 18 months or so. So I can understand how guys like that want that downside guarantee to be higher because they're more prone to be injured because of their age and ring time. Their bump cards are filling up.
So I don't know if this was uniform across the board, but I do know in the case of Kofi Kingston and in the case of some reports that I'm seeing that they are renegotiating already agreed upon contracts. And the thing is, if both sides agreed upon a deal, and then a year later, the company is then saying that we want to renegotiate, I don't know if it's the downside guarantee. I don't know if it's the merch percentage. I don't know if it's the weekly salary. I don't know, but I do know that if a year into a 5-year deal, a talent said that I want to leave, TKO will be laughing in their faces and say, we have you locked in. You're not going anywhere. But here we are a year into their deal, and TKO is going, we want to pay you less money now. But wait, we had a deal. We negotiated a deal. I'm of the belief that TKO probably wasn't overly, superly generous to begin with this deal. But nonetheless, it was a deal, and we both agreed upon it. And now, a year later, you want me to take less money. 50% of it, I don't know if it's the downside guarantee. I don't know if it's the merch percentage. I don't know where that 50% may lie. Maybe it's just in total money. Who knows? It could be in so many different places. But imagine taking a job and then structuring your family and your life around it Do you want to move to such and such house in a different state in a bigger home because you're making this big contract? Yeah. For the next 5 years, I know I'm going to be making this money. So sure, yeah. And a year later, you're told, well, we need to restructure it and drop the payment 50%. And you're like, that's not acceptable. I can't do that. Even if I really wanted to, I have negotiations. I have obligations. I can't do that and still make my bills. Well, we can just show you the door. Oh, I guess I got to take the door. I mean, you know, especially if I know I can make the money that I'm supposed to make elsewhere, I have to take the door. But even in the case outside of Kofi, they're offering multiple people this deal. Some are taking it. Some are still thinking about it. In the case like the New Day, they said, forget that. We're not taking it. We're leaving. And look, I would just say that it sucks for everybody involved if the company that has to do this just physically can't afford it anymore. You know, it would suck. But if the money is physically not there, despite whatever you might want to do, it's just not there. You know, if you owe somebody $1 million, they come knocking on your door and say, we want our $1 million. Like, it sucks. I get it, but I don't have it. Nothing's here. I can't pay it. That's not the case with TKO. They have it. They have it. The head
850.
Yeah, the head honchos
I
are
think
still
it's 857. I'm sorry. I think it's $857 million in operating budget.
Bro. First off, where'd this number come from? But second of all, they seemingly still have the money for their corporate executives to all make their salaries. And they make so much money, I bet you they can reach this budget by slashing those first. But nonetheless, I don't know who came up with that number over there. But why do you immediately go and slash the contracts of people that you've already told that you were going to pay? Look, if that's a number you need to get to, then get to it when you can. When contracts expire, we will not be renewing your just so you know, in 3 years, in 4 years, in fact, whenever this group of people, whenever their contract is up, you will not be getting renewed. Just so you know. You know what I'm saying? We agreed to it, fine, great, but we're not renewing this, so just so you know going forward. But that's not the case. They just said, hey, we're going to fire everybody, even the people we just re-signed, even the people that are actively currently on TV and storylines. All of that, done. That's shit.
Oh no, what I meant by $857 million in operating budget, that's the amount that WWE brought in after overhead. So they I believe they grossed somewhere around like 1.3 billion, something, or 1.6 billion. And then after, you know, all the operating costs that they have, you know, equipment, personnel, all that stuff, they were left over with, I believe it was $853 million.
Okay. I mean,
and that's just money to have. I don't know what happens with that. Yeah. You know, and I'm not happy with it either. But, you know, it kind of creates a thing where, okay, we have to think back to before these guaranteed contracts existed, how things in the WWF and in NWA at the time, how these things worked. I believe that they would sign a contract. Scott Hall talked about this. They would sign a contract where I think you only had 12 dates and you were guaranteed maybe like $100 per date. You know, but then you would make so much money in advertisement and what's called discretionary income, meaning that, okay, for this house drew $10,000. Out of that $10,000, we believe that your spot on the card, you should get $2,000 out of that $10,000, and that's what you will receive. So we went from that, and now we've gone to these downside guaranteed contracts. Before that, going back to the ability to move. When a wrestler says like, hey, I'm not happy with how I'm being booked here, I want to go elsewhere. Now they laugh at you, you know, like they said, ha ha ha, you're not going anywhere until we're ready for you to go.
Right.
Back then, you know, you could give your notice, give your 90 days and say, hey, I'm moving over. I got a sweet deal over here. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to take my talents to Atlanta. And, you know, 90 days, you do a couple jobs, and then next thing you know, we see the British Bulldog on WCW TV along with the Shockmaster.
Yeah. It's not how it goes anymore, man. I mean, and look, I don't want to try to put out there that, you know, releases are new, to TKO coming in. No. Shock releases have been happening in WWE, and they won't stop. But they seemingly have been getting more and more heartless. And I use the New Day's example of that, when they just signed a deal a year ago. They're actively on television. It's not like Apollo Crews, who was let go and he was sitting in catering. I can understand cutting weight like that. If he was on a new deal or a deal that was just recently signed, I would still be in the same boat of saying, that's just not right. Why'd you re-sign him? He wasn't doing shit a year ago. Why'd you re-sign him? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if your contract is close to expiring and you're not being used in any capacity, it makes sense business-wise to just cut the losses. It does. It truly does. But in the case of, again, the New Day, Kairi Sane, I don't get it. That I don't get. Kairi Sane's contract was up soon. Kairi Sane's contract was up soon. Why did they let her go? Just let her finish her fucking deal. Finish the story, finish her deal, and then let her go home. Hey, in a month, we are not renewing your deal. We will spend the next month wrapping up the stories that we're giving you. If it takes longer, we'll give you a per appearance deal until the storyline is wrapped up. And we'll part ways. Handshake, let us know if we can do business in the future. But just so you know, it'll be for a lesser amount because we can't pay what we paid you in the last deal. No, a month away, you're out of here. We're going to fire you. What the fuck? Why? We had a month to go. New Day just signed new deals.
TKO bean counters.
I don't get it. I understand it's a business, but there is an element of doing the right thing by your talent. That does not necessarily mean everybody gets to keep their jobs because we're all family, even though that was kind of the deal with Vince way back in the day. But that wasn't the same case once the company went public, so I'll give it that much. But there is, for instance, the R-Truth situation. The fans swiftly let TKO know that some people are just WWE as far as the fans go for life. And R-Truth is not...
Don't touch our R-Truth.
Yeah, don't touch truth. And Kairi Sane was getting a little bit of the pushback, but it's nowhere near as loud as it was for R-Truth. Because truth has been there for flipping ages, long before a TKO budget cut was ever invented. You know what I'm saying? And they cut 20. Kofi Kingston should have been one of them.
Kofi been there for 20 years.
The only difference is Kofi chose to leave under, we know the reasons why he left and everything like that. And I'm not going to lie. I feel like I would do the same thing. If I was in his position, and I know my value, I know my worth, I wouldn't let somebody tell me I'm going to pay you 50% less after we agreed to this number a year ago. That's just not right. So Kofi left on his own accord, same for Xavier Woods. I'm hearing Woods is, again, I don't know how true this rumor is, but he was being courted to come back under the umbrella just to run up, up, down, down. I don't know if he's going to say, you can kiss my ass because I'm staying with my friends, or if he's going to come back and stay. I don't know what he's going to do. I don't know. But that's another thing. These people went out and started live streaming, and then WWE get mad and then wanted that money too.
Yeah, they wanted that money to go into the bucket of revenue that they make, under their guaranteed money. That's why I mentioned earlier.
It's oh man, that is some shifty ass shit. Especially when a lot of them were doing their live streaming under their real names, and people like Asuka fought that, and she told, I live stream different content, non-wrestling related, under my real name. And a lot of my fans not even wrestling fans. It's not even speaking English in her stream. You know what I'm saying? It's not even WWE related.
I've watched a little bit of Panachan TV before.
Yeah.
And you got to think about it too. Xavier Woods has his PhD And like I say, he's had some nagging injuries over the past year to 18 months or so. So I mean,
hold on.
The question is, does he want to continue to wrestle?
Yeah, hold on. Oh, this is last week's Jericho beatdown. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, we gotta wrap this. We gotta wrap this. I gotta.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
I think I think and it's good to see that not even you can agree and back this bullshit that they're doing, because I swear I figured that you were going to. Let me ask you this.
No.
Let me ask you this before we go. How is the state of the WWE universe now?
Renee Paquette.
Not the best. I don't believe that it's the best right now. They have an issue. They don't have any top level heels really. And I'm just talking about
creative is the least of their problems.
Well, I was about to say, let me section this off.
Yeah.
So on screen right now, they're a little bit short on heels.
But unlike
the women's wrestling is a little bit too much. I think it's taking over a little bit too much of the show. Tag team wrestling is dead.
Okay, hold on one second. I'm sorry. Hold on. We got to see what Jericho's up to here.
Well, Jericho taking the microphone from the ring.
South Carolina.
He's going out to the ring.
Hey! Come on! Come on! Let me see you get up. Come on!
Okay, all right, but
yeah,
but yeah, it's creatively is the least of their problem, and creatively it sucks, and that's the least of their problems. That's messed up. TKO is driving the life out of this company, and I don't like it. I don't like it one goddamn bit, man. I liked it when the biggest concern was creative. Now it's TKO.
Exactly.
You know, it's.
And like I said, I'm not going to go as far as to say that like, oh, the creative is absolutely trash. The creative's been better. SmackDown's got gutted. SmackDown has been gutted with the amount of talent that got cut.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think that's very telling.
One-on-one, man to man, right here, right now.
I got to get back to the show, brother.
All right.
Thank you.
I know you gotta do the post show.
I gotta do the post show. I gotta know what's going on. So,
yeah.
Jesse, what do you think about this match? Did you see D Nice's cat?
I was talking with D Rice.
Cat's adorable, bro.
Yeah.
Much appreciated, my man. Thank you so much. I'll be back at this tomorrow, man. Streamathon is still going.
I'll be here tomorrow.
No, on the show. That this is May 6th. No. This is May 6th. No longer May 4th.
This is Star Trek, bro.
Oh, I thought it was Star Wars. I don't even know the difference in it. I know the difference, but
bro, this is the Enterprise B.
Oh, my bad. Oh, so sorry.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah, duh. I mean, come on, duh.
Oh my God, man, you're a Trekkie. Okay, here we go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah. Let's roll. Let's put this.
All right, my man. Thank you so much, brother.
Peace.
Deuces. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the incomparable Mr. David Rice in the house, showing support for the channel. I greatly appreciate it.
I'm sorry, Ricochet. I can't hear a damn word you're saying here.
And listen, okay, I don't know if you have some sort of humiliation kink or something, but just know that we can make that a reality right here tonight in front of these overweight, mouth-breathing hillbillies right here in Charleston, North Carolina. But Jericho, if I'm being honest, man, I'm getting kind of tired of it. I'm getting kind of bored of it. So if we do this again, if we do this one-on-one, Jericho, then what do we get out of it? What does the demand get from all of this, Jericho? You know what, actually, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Here's one for you, Jericho. 6 years ago, you created your own match. A match that actually happened at Double or Nothing. So I say, at this year's Double or Nothing, in a stadium that is proudly named after an American icon, Louis Armstrong, that I, an American icon in my own right, deal you a losing record in your very own match. Why don't you come out here and make me shut up, fatty? Why don't you come on out here? I'm ready for you. Exactly. Sit down.
I'm ready for you. That's what I thought.
But Jericho, back to you. This time, Jericho, this time I won't just beat you with your own move, the Lion Saw. No, which is now the new and improved Rico Saw. No, Jericho, this time I want to beat you in a stadium stampede.
One-on-one?
You know, that's a great idea. I actually love that idea. The only problem is, the last time we faced each other, Jericho, you had to pay people to watch your back, and how'd that work out for you? You still couldn't get the job done, could you? And so I'm not actually sure you're going to be able to find 4 other partners. And you want to know why, Jericho? Because here in AEW, in my company, nobody likes your ass.
He can find 4 partners. He can find at least 4 that are free agents from WWE right now.
First of all, you stupid son of a bitch, this is South Carolina.
It's the same thing.
Second of all, just let me get this straight. You want a stadium stampede match at Double or Nothing? Stadium stampede! I'll tell you this right now, Ricochet. You're on. And I'll find 4 partners, because I'm sure somebody here likes me. But if I can't find 4 partners, I'll take on all y'all by myself.
The Wyatt 6.
Jericho definitely had a game plan, but it might have went to waste here. The numbers, there you go, not in Jericho's favor. Those giant men from Naples. Leona sent to the outside as was Bishop Khan. Judas offenses wiped out Ricochet. Jericho
The Inner Circle, Big Bill, and the Bad Apple.
She's taking them all on right now, 3 of them.
Jericho to be trying to bring back. But Leona.
Oh, the tables have turned now, gentlemen.
It's just the proverbial numbers game here. It just makes sense.
We hurt people. For money, of course.
Picking up where we left over in Collision. That great match a couple of weeks ago.
Well, that's really good backup, I'll tell you that.
So this is our Stadium Stampede right here.
And I'm not sure if it's a case of them liking Jericho or hating Ricochet more. I'm not sure it matters at this point.
No, it doesn't. Well, I know they love Bobby Lashley, and they love South Carolina native Benjamin Shelton.
Benjamin Shelton.
Well, a stadium stampede challenge thrown out, but right now, Renee Paquette once again standing by.
Renee putting in work.
Conflicting emotions tonight ahead of your match with Shida and Statlander. How are you guys feeling?
Renee, I don't even know how to feel tonight because
Harley, wake up! What Shida has done to Stat and us is not good. Can you trust Stat? I hope so. But tonight, beyond the friends, beyond how you feel, we have a match to win. Harley, you are one of the first ever Tag Team Champions. So stop looking out there. Looking in here.
Oh my God, Harley's boobs are up.
I'm sorry, I saw the you in gear. I'm not, but I don't care. Shida, Stat, the ref is back, and tonight, you're gonna feel it.
Okay.
We're in for a hell of a match. You gotta go put something on.
Okay. I don't see the difference in having your bra out or your ring gear out. I mean, same thing.
Hikaru Shida Kris Statlander later on tonight, but it seems to have worked.
Wow, did it ever?
This contest set for one fall is for the
It's good to be able to do a live stream and keep the music in. WWE is on a rampage, bro. WWE is going around taking down streamers on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube who show their content. But they will be sure to put clips of said reactors on their shows to flaunt how many people in the reaction industry are covering their product. And then they'll copyright claim them.
Okada survives this challenge for the International Championship tonight on this 3-hour broadcast. Yeah, absolutely.
True story. It's so weird.
And the human skid mark, Don Callis. Hey, that's not very nice. Well, that's accurate. Lance Archer, a personal friend of mine for many, many years, approaching the death. That's not what you were saying earlier today.
And the challenger from Greenspoint, Texas, weighing 189 pounds,
The Bounty Hunter. I see you guys saw Harley Cameron's boobs. I see you guys are fans. I'm not a boob guy. Am I weird? I'm not a boob guy. I'm not. I mean, a nice set does not do it for me.
To what do we owe this pleasure? Well, I always love to have a front row seat to Okada, the Rainmaker.
Maybe it's just a me thing. I don't know.
Wrestler in the history of professional wrestling.
Bro.
I'd pay if I had to. We both know I don't.
I'm like Billy Gunn in the Attitude Era, bro.
Thank you.
Come on, Taz. You know we all hate him. No. Yeah,
I'm like Billy Gunn in the Attitude Era.
We talk about him all the time.
Hey, listen. This young man, Bryant, looks phenomenal in my opinion.
I agree.
Can we talk about the Bounty Hunter's haircut, please?
I think I like what I see with him as a singles wrestler. The problem is he's in there with Okada.
Side headlock taken by Brian Keith. Okada, though, taller of the two, was able to maneuver Keith upward, but Keith maintaining the side headlock.
Oh, he's got a great gable grip right now. He changed his grip. As I was saying that, did Brian Keith.
Can we? What is?
Real strong. Okada realizes he's trying to get some separation.
That is just weird.
Being in the ring with Okada is a problem.
Yeah, bald fade, high and tight,
as a competitor,
with a
you can
tail.
learn something by wrestling Okada.
What?
100%.
Right, you can
learn how to lose very quickly, which is what's going to happen.
You can gain a lot of confidence
With a full beard and the goatee.
There's no holes in his game, Taz.
It's not even in the middle. It's off to the side.
No, I agree. There's no holes, but I can tell you, Brian Keith,
That tail is not even in the middle. It's like off to the side.
he wants to flat out beat Okada.
It's like a right tail.
Of the Rainmaker.
That boot was on target, Excalibur.
This is the
Can we talk about?
Excalibur, I believe.
Okay, Excalibur's got something he's got to
That
say.
Brian Keith has. He's a street fighter.
What is he doing?
Now, hook of the leg. Fans, of course, we're live for 3 hours tonight.
He's in a match with Kazuchika Okada, and I'm talking about that messed up hairdo.
Special AEW Collision Fairway to Hell from West Palm Beach. It will be on TBS and HBO Max this Saturday night, 8 Eastern, 7 Central. As Brian Keith drops the knee. Vital press. Cover.
Brian Keith, the path of his career. If you don't know, the path of a pro wrestler, especially those on the lower end, The path is rough. The path is real. It's full of bumps. It's full of low pay. It's full of like little like bingo halls and shit like that. But Brian Keith, I know nobody here thinks of Brian Keith as a big name talent. I mean, I get that. But I'm talking about in the grand scheme of things. I'm talking about of all of the pro wrestlers ever. Brian Keith has made it, man. He is on national television wrestling one of the greatest pro wrestlers to ever live live on TV. People would literally kill for the spot that Brian Keith is in. He's here. He made it. Want to know what I'm talking about? His damn haircut. That damn haircut. What you need to do is boycott that barber that fucked up your head, Robin Harris. Robin Harris always had a one-liner for bad hairdos, dude. Always. Follow the drip. Follow the drip. Hey, let me find that boy. Head like a wisp, bro. Oh, man. Shout out to Robin Harris, man. When I think of Robin Harris, all I can do is laugh. Let me find that boy. Head like a wisp, bro. Stream goal is up. Let me do that. And let me pin that. You know what else I'm going to do? I am going to roll. Let me see if it gives it to me. Free memberships. Here we go. Here we go. It is free membership Wednesday. Rolling out now. Hope you are subscribed to the channel. I'll give anybody who happens to not be subscribed to the channel right now for some reason, I will give them a second to subscribe to the channel, because only if you are subscribed to the channel can you get a free membership. And I'm about to roll out 10 of them right now. 10. How many? Wait. How many? Wait. Rolling out 10. So if you are hanging out, lurking, chilling, but not subscribed to the channel, you got about 1 minute. 1 minute to hit that sub button. That's 2 more right there. See, that was 2 people. 2 people not subbed. 2 people not subbed. Here we go. All right. Here we go. And we're back.
His AEW International Championship against the Bounty Hunter, Brian Keith. Don Callis joining us here at the announce desk. John, Okada has looked sharp in this match with Brian Keith up to his feet first.
And there's a third. There's a third. There was another one who was not subbed. Here we go. Rolling it out.
Flush with that knee strike.
That was nasty. I mean, he caught Okada square, as you said, Taz.
Yeah, no. And the thing is, I thought he was going to go for that armbar.
5. Here we go. Boom.
The Bounty Hunter had Okada set up for a well-placed Fujiwara armbar, but instead came in with that knee.
Hellfire, gifted sub. Tone, Cozy, Alice, and Ace Rules. Look at that. Look at that. Gifted memberships are out. I got 5 more to do. Congratulations. Check out the exclusive content. I think there's only 1 video up there, but it's a good one. It's a good one. It's about Swerve. I got 5 more. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Relentless right now to get back on Okada. Okada went out of
Let's get it. I got 5 more.
Yeah. Do it again. Okada was thinking DDT, but the switch reversal. Now, despite Okada. And Okada
No problem, Tone. Enjoy.
was no slouch, but I think Keith
Here we go. Here we go.
backing down from Okada and the least, giving you a little bit to think about here.
Beautiful and talented. Okay. All right. Big time Baxter. Lombard and Peace. I have never seen these names before. They are not familiar to me at all. You know who didn't get one? My alt account.
Keith looking for that exploder again, Taz, for a 3rd time. Yeah.
You just now noticing the tail not in the middle of the head. Really? Because I said that already. I literally pointed that out.
Hoists up the bounty hunter, the neck breaker. From Okada. And despite the adversity he's faced, Okada.
You got a membership to JD, Jason, and now me. There we go. There we go. All I ask to anyone who gets a free gifted sub, pay it forward before it expires. Renew for at least 1 month. Also this month, I'm gonna work on rolling out some more contents for it and Patreon. Happy Mother's Day. What was that?
Perfect drop kick. Great vertical.
It's amazing.
Oh. I keep forgetting about that new currency.
Now Okada rain.
Does the rest of the chat get to see that?
The headbutt catching Okada on the side of the jaw. Now the double underhooks. Keith could be thinking Tiger.
I keep forgetting about it because it's not on my desktop. Hellfire sent a Mother's Day for 300 jewels. You guys saw it too? Okay, awesome.
Brings him out to center. Double underhooks once again. Okada.
Tone with the gifted membership, already paying it forward. Look at that. Look at that. Thank you so much. He didn't even wait. Till the month was over. He already paid it forward. Shout out to Tone VC. That's what's up. Jeremy, thank you for subscribing.
To the face of Okada. I'm thinking Diamond Dust perhaps. Out of the corner. Finds no. Instead, Okada.
Up.
Great power by Okada. Okada counters.
The problem with matches like this, man, there's nothing wrong with the wrestling match itself. There's nothing wrong with the wrestling match itself. It's a damn good match. It is. There's nothing wrong with the match itself. But in the grand scheme of things, where am I supposed to care about Kazuchika Okada versus the bounty hunter with the weird sideways tail? I mean, I don't care. I want to care, but I just don't care. Uh-oh. Bitch.
I already have the international title. Unlike Takeshita.
I thought he was going to say, I don't really have anything to say.
I'm coming for the AEW World Title. Bitch.
That's better. That's better.
Not the only member of the Don Callis family with designs of the world title. Let's take a look at
Andrade
Andrade Alito.
El Idolo. Andrade El Idolo. Let me refresh this page. Hold on. Dismiss. Jesus Christ, that was back in April. Dismiss. Thank you. This is why I'm watching Knicks and the Sixers and playoff hockey. Who's winning the Knicks game right now? Let's see. What do I think of the New Day? I think I'm tired of you using all caps. That's what I think. That's what I think. I don't know what the name is gonna be. I have absolutely no idea, man. Not the slightest. None. Zilch. I'm assuming Xavier Woods will be Austin Creed. That's it. That's all I'm assuming.
It's time for you to prove that you're no longer a rising star, but you're way up there, shining bright, and you are the one we look up to.
You know what, Speedball? I like.
Why does it sound so sus when Speedball talks to Kevin Knight like that face to face?
And I appreciate Darby Allin.
You're a rising star.
Champion that he says he is to be.
You're a rising star and you know it. You're already there.
Your body would give out. Well, I got news for you. Tonight, that's exactly what's going to happen when you step in the ring with the Gent. And I'll become your new
Thank you
AEW
for that.
World Champion.
Thank you, man. I mean, bruh, can you like dap me up and back up a little bit? It sound like what you would say in bed. Like, yeah, that's the way he says it, and like his proximity to him. You're no longer the future. You're no longer the future. You are the now. Clucky. I've always thought that you were, bruh. Okay. All right. A little close. A little close. Jeez. You gotta do that in JD stream. That's not a part of the rules and regulations. Five gifted memberships. Guardian of all chaos. Have you seen the Michael movie? Yeah, man. I saw it on opening night. I saw the premiere. My God, bro. I was pumped. I was leaving that motherfucker. Ooh. So good. So good, man. Moonwalked all the way to the goddamn car. So good. And then I saw the reviews. I saw like what the critics gave it. That is the reason why you can't always listen to the critics, man. What the critics think and what the fans think can be two separate things. I'm talking about in any genre, including this one. Your favorite streamer. Look, I know they might be your favorite streamer, but if they say something you don't like, they're not wrong. Don't get me wrong, man. Let me make something clear. The critics are not wrong about the Michael movie, except the one part, and it's the part that matters the most, what the people think. I enjoyed myself. I had 2 hours of going down memory lane. I had 2 hours of some of the best fucking music, the recreation of some of these videos, some of the backstory. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. They're not wrong. They are doing the same thing we are doing. That's giving their opinions. But their opinion is critically. Our opinion is just based on if we enjoyed it or not. And goddamn it, I enjoyed the hell out of that movie, man.
Last week, I put out an offer, and I am deathly afraid that it is not being heard. Will Ospreay, please hear these words and allow me to explain myself in a very non-intimidating manner. You see, Men like Jon Moxley, they're telling you how to think, Will. I don't want to do that. I want you to think whatever you want to think.
Joe can't do
William,
shit in
you
a
gotta realize
non-threatening
I
manner.
see the momentum. I see the tide rising, Will. I know that you are destined for greatness. And some say that you will be a next world champion. But now the question is, Will, how much of you will there be left to remain champion? Will, with a man like me at your side, with men like us at your side, William, that could be a very long time.
I met my future wife on a dance floor while we danced. I don't stop till you get enough.
What are the advantage to this? Well, I'll tell you what. In this organization, men like Hook, though he was unsuccessful last week, I don't punish that man, no. This week he's off filming a movie. I make a few connections. I make a few calls. I put him in a better position to succeed. It's what I want to do for you. Anthony Bowens, long overlooked and underestimated. I will now provide an opportunity for him to succeed. This man here, Katsuyori Shibata, nowhere else in the world will he get to be him, the wrestler, than with us, the ops, and right here and right now. So, William, just know this. The choice is yours. The choice is clear. And the intentions of the man that is staring you in the face right now are as clear as day. I'm going to put out my hand to you one last time. And just know, William, if it is not accepted, then I put out my fist.
Samoa Joe once again extending the offer to Will Ospreay, but Samoa Joe, there's nothing he does in a non-intimidating manner.
I was gonna say, Joe can't do shit without being intimidating. Hi, sir, can I take your order? I'll take a caramel macchiato. Venti. With extra whipped cream. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Did y'all see I'm gonna put it here.
This guy
I'm gonna put it here. Hold on. That's not it. That can't be the original one. Where's the original one? I don't care. This works.
This guy
copy. I'm gonna put that there for the Michael Jackson movie. It's a short. Y'all gotta see this. This is a oh my god status out there.
Kris Statlander, by helping Statlander get the win tonight.
And she's wearing black leather.
But you have two extremely strong-willed competitors in Hikaru Shida and Kris Statlander, two women that are former AEW World Champions. I mean, that
He's wearing black leather.
It makes for a great tag team. Sometimes
black patent leather.
The issues aside,
absolutely, they're both extremely competitive women. To your point.
Oh my God.
We'll see if they can work as a
oh my God.
unit right here.
And it's been Mina Shirakawa that's been trying to warn Kris Statlander, saying,
"Oh my God."
Hikaru Shida, since her return to action here in AEW. I mean, we've seen her menacing some, or seeming to menace opponents with that kendo stick behind their back. She thinks they're not looking, Tony.
Well,
there's a dude that hired a Michael Jackson impersonator to go see the movie with. And I about peed myself laughing watching that, man. I just put it in the chat. Y'all got to see it.
Crown champion. So that eluded her. And don't forget, we got an hour of Collision following tonight live. Coming up here on TBS.
That's right, we're in the second of 3 straight hours live here on TBS. That's Kris Statlander, backslide.
Oh my God. Oh my. Okay. All right. I'm not going. Nope. I'm nope.
Yeah, Statlander was looking for her, but Mina connected with a drop kick.
Nope.
It's at the bottom of your screen.
Nope.
Special programming note this Saturday. AEW Collision Fairway to Hell live on TBS and HBO Max this Saturday night, 8/7 Central.
How about that
Nope.
tag? You know, Shirakawa is waiting now, but she's been trying to talk to Statlander, but tonight she is here to fight.
And as is Harley Cameron. Yeah, Harley wanted
My
it.
God,
So here we
man.
go, Shida and Harley.
Wow, how about that?
It's like not safe.
Yeah, put Stat back in.
Yeah, listen, Shida wants no part of Harley. She's been talking smack, and she obviously has been talking smack in Japanese.
There we
just
go.
as Mina Shirakawa.
Harley Cameron, driven down by Kris Statlander. Harley, after losing the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship, she asked Statlander. She said, hey, can you be my guiding light? Can you be the person that breaks me out of this? Statlander had no interest in it. And now Harley making a good counting of herself, taking Statlander down.
Did you see that, Skylar?
How about that?
Yeah, showing Kris Statlander.
Did you see that?
Yeah, nice scientific move on her friend. No
I
doubt
was-
about that.
I was crying. The dude at the counter said, yeah, can we get 2 tickets for the movie? And the kid was like, what movie?
Statlander for Mina
Turned and
Shirakawa.
showed a Michael Jackson impersonator.
Like hook,
Oh.
Statlander able to kick
That
out.
movie.
Yeah,
Okay.
Statlander, very powerful, very strong athlete. For
99 in the fourth. Oh, man, that's like a good game.
Like that.
Swing and miss by Statlander. Mina comes in, lands on her feet, looking for a Russian leg sweep, but Statlander, there's the power.
D Nice with a $10 super tip.
Time backbreaker by Statlander.
He said something about TNA.
Statlander, of course,
Let me,
AEW World
oh yeah, let me pull it back. I'm
Champion,
pull up.
was on the verge of becoming Triple Crown champion last
I want to
week,
make
but
sure that
was not meant
it's
to be.
TNA on AEW. Man, they going hard right now. Ooh.
AEW Women's World
Oh,
Tag
so
Team
I don't know if that was a poor choice of words or a fantastic choice of words.
But Shida now finally setting up on
I don't know. But they are definitely going hard right now.
To get the advantage over Excalibur, we know, man, Statlander.
$60 now. That's true. That's true. That is $60
tag team battle
towards the stream goal of 100. Just because YouTube separated them shit don't mean I am going to. That is $60 towards the 100 for the current stream goal. Good call, Frag Dude. So I know it says 0 out of 10 and everything else, but that is 60 out of 100. So $40 more, and I'm going to order the Vikings AEW Luchador mask and wear it on the post-show live review with JD. When I get it. I mean, I got to order it and get it. Don't get me wrong, but soon as I'll wear it. I won't even tell him about it. I'm not gonna wear it in the pre-show sound check. I'm not gonna mention it. I'm gonna leave it off in the pre-show, and then when the show starts, when he cuts to me, I'm just wearing it. He's gonna be like, "What the fuck?" I'm just gonna be wearing it. So unless he's watching right now, and I'm sure he's not, he won't even know. Sounds like a new song. Let's review it.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad, chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back, I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me, ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact, give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah.
No, this is Born a Rockstar by Nefex. One of the YouTube free songs. I don't like this auto-tune bridge though. That beat go hard. And we're back.
On AEW Dynamite, our second of what the hell? Straight hours tonight as Statlander just suplexed her own partner. Almost like a kick, the heel kick to the face of Mina Shirakawa.
That's teamwork.
Take another look at this. Mina.
Oh.
Saving grace is that her arm was up, but still.
Tone VC with the $2 super chat says buy, rent, sell. Twister, Common, Kanye. I'm selling Kanye. Way too toxic. I am buying Common, I guess, because he's more marketable, movies and hip hop. And I guess I'll rent Twister, but let's be clear. Out of those three, Twister's my favorite rapper. Let's be clear, 100% clear, Tone. Twister is absolutely my favorite rapper out of those three. But I'm not touching Kanye, too toxic. I would buy and take stock out of Common because he's a double threat. He's an actor and rapper. And he's a very good one, too. Twister is so underrated, man. It's not even funny. I used to live down the street from Twister, too. Same neighborhood.
Swinging a miss by Stat. Harley comes through DDT. Great job by Cameron right there.
Gotta use that quickness against the power that's Kris Statlander.
Twister is just nasty.
The Wizard of the cover,
1-2.
Harley Cameron very nearly pinned a former AEW Women's World Champion, a former
Bagel G Vasquez with the $4.99 super chat. My man says, would you rather never win a world championship or win and be considered the worst champion ever? Would I rather never win a world championship or win? So that's an easy one, because what am I getting if I never win? It'd be one thing if, like, you say, like, would you rather never win and be considered one of the greatest ever, like a Charles Barkley? Would you rather be considered like a Charles Barkley, who is regarded as one of the greatest ever? Or would you rather be a person who's won a championship and contributed nothing and just be terrible? Because if the question is simply, would I rather never win one or win one and be considered the worst? I would rather win one and be considered the worst, because I still won one.
Stat and Shida.
I still won.
Maneuver coming up here. No, nice reversal. Mina slips free and
oh. So if you're talking wrestling, are we talking, would I rather never win one and be considered one of the best wrestlers ever, or win one and be considered one of the worst champions ever? I think that's a better way to phrase your question.
The hammer throw reversed. Shida telegraphed that Harley was ready. Swinging neck breaker. And Harley Cameron, the jackknife. Yeah, jackknife's good. Oh, no, Shida ready for it. Harley reverses two. Whoa.
Yeah, this match is making a lot of guys very happy. I'll just leave it like that.
That was impressive. Hikaru Shida, though, a punch. I think it was straight to the kneecap of Harley Cameron.
Adrenaline Rush is one of my favorite tracks ever. Bro, Adrenaline Rush was goated. And it also featured Buck of Psychodrama. Psychodrama is one of my favorite rap groups of all time, ever.
And Harley, not done yet, brings Shida back up to a vertical position. And,
oh, pump kick from Stat, who's wearing a leather. Oh my God, leather dominatrix fit.
Falcon arrow, and Statlander clears off Mina Shirakawa. 2, 3.
Pole Pimpin' is not Twister and is not Psychodrama. Pole Pimpin' is Do or Die.
Excalibur Friendly Fire. That was a heck of a tag team match for Shida
Do or Die is our Chicago royalty.
Picking up the win tonight.
Chicago royalty.
A win is a win. That's it. Yeah, you can see it. There's no big embrace. Last week, Swerve Strickland seemed to make his intentions clear.
Twister was part of Do or Die. No, he was not. He had a verse in the song Po Pimpin', but he was not in Do or Die. He was not in Do or Die. He was not in Triple Darkness.
I told everybody that I was after power. Power. But it seems very few understand what it truly means.
Swerve.
See, real power is being the one to decide who eats and who starves. Real power is being the man that nobody will stop and making sure the whole world sees it. From the most dangerous.
Nah, he was never in. They all ran together. They all ran together over there on the west side.
Most wanted.
Over there on the west side of the city, they all ran together. Psychodrama, Do or Die, Crucial Conflict, Triple Darkness, Drama Ward. They all ran together over there on the west side. They all did underground tracks. They did mixtapes together and all that shit. But they were never in each other's groups. They all just did songs together.
Well, fans, coming up next, the AEW World Championship on the line with the Jet.
Baker with the $4.99 super chat says salary being the same, would you rather be a jobber in your favorite promotion or era, or a main eventer in your least fave? Salary the same. If the salary's the same, would you rather be a jobber in your favorite promotion or era, or a main eventer in your least favorite? The salary was the same. I'd rather be a main eventer in my least favorite era. I think that's also a no-brainer. So you got to think about it. You guys have jobs. Those of you who have jobs, who have had multiple jobs, if you are a normal working class person, you know what I'm saying, you take the job that pays the bills. All right? Not everybody loves their job, is the point I'm trying to make. But you take the job because it pays the bills. All right? So I would rather be a main eventer in my least favorite company, because working where you're not in love with the place is very common for me. I don't mind that at all. I mean, nobody, like, if you're one of those people that gets up and loves going to work and you're like, woohoo, I get to go to work. I mean, hats off to you, bro. You won. But most people do it because it's what's best for their family. And I would be the same way. If both of them pay the same, I would be a main eventer in my least favorite, because that has the better opportunity to further my future. I don't want to be a jobber somewhere and then try to work somewhere else and they're just like, well, you're just a jobber. I would rather be a world champion and then later on go on to get the job that I might love. But if they pay the same, I will be the world champion in my least favorite promotion out of those options.
Crazy 4-year journey doesn't get much bigger than playing in a World Cup.
But yeah, D-Nice. Twister was never in. He was never in Do or Die, never in Psychodrama, never in none of those. But there are certain mixtapes I can put you up on, man, where it's just Chicago royalty on a tape, man. I mean, oh my God. It's called Shy Bangin'. And I mean, back in the day, if you had a Shy Bangin' tape, you just had Chicago Gold. I mean, now, I'm sure it's somewhere online somewhere. The original Shy Bangin' mixtapes, man, where it's just, oh my God, man. My God. Just memories, man. I remember some of the cars I had. I had some nice cars back in the day, man, and some decent sound systems. I would go through my neighborhood and just straight up thump Shy Bangin', man.
What is this about? What's your reaction really going on with Swerve right now?
Renee, you know, Swerve is right. I am the most wanted. And if you want me, Swerve, I'm easy to find.
Easy to find, bruh.
Yo, Bandito, I know you got this yourself. But Swerve, it's one thing to mess with me. But if you mess with my friends, there'll be hell to pay. Ooh.
And fuck Trump.
Boom, boom, boom.
Per Brody King.
This contest set for one fall with a 16-minute time limit is for the All
Wolfers in the trunk, man. Man. I had just regular decent shit that I could afford as a kid back in the day. The last car that I had competition level shit, man. I had an SRT8 Charger with competition level shit. Why Kevin Knight looking all sus coming out? Is he all right?
Wins in 8 of his last 10 singles matches. His only losses coming to former AEW World Champion Swerve Strickland and MJF. Knight, of course.
Thank you, Bagel. I appreciate you so much. Tone VC. Let's see where we at. Because we at 60, 70, 72. We at 72. 72. If we get to 100, I'll wear the mask. If we don't, I'll try again. I'll do another stream goal next week. Or next stream, rather. Which is tomorrow. Man, Trump and his inside. Oh, wait. I don't have to mute the music. AEW is not looking finicky. Man, Trump and his whole entire staff, cabinet, RK Jr. and all of them can go fuck all themselves. Man, they are all like who voted for a pedophile? Who voted and put a child toucher in the White House? Somebody here did. Y'all need to be ashamed of yourselves, man. Y'all need to be ashamed of yourselves.
The 2025 Continental Classic for both Darby
If you voted for somebody who touched underage girls, you need to be ashamed of yourself, man. All politics aside. Wait, this one. Wait. This one. Somebody said they don't vote.
So not only I'm sure
Tone, if I don't vote, never have, then you are the reason he's in office. If you voted for him or if you sat at home and never voted, you are the reason he's in office. You're part of it. Not voting is not being cool or staying out of it because one of the two is going to win. All right? So, unfortunately, you got to pick between one of the two fucking douchebag losers that we have. Because if you don't get to complain. Get out and vote for the least offensive loser. Unfortunately, that's the only option we have, man. It is. It is. You are a part of the problem, man. Too many people sat at home and said, I don't like either one, so I'm going to not vote. But all of the racist D-holes all went out and voted for him, and now he won.
Just, no need to rush it, even though they have competed, as we touched on in the past.
Sadly, Republicans will always vote red. That's not true, Jeff. How do you think Obama got in the office twice? How do you think he got in office twice? Republicans voted blue because he was the best candidate. People who sat at home and said, I'm never going to vote for him because he's a Democrat. Republicans voted for him. That's how you won. I respect people who vote against their party lines. I respect them because that means they sat and they evaluated and voted for the best possible candidate of the two. They said, hey, I love this guy or I hate this guy more than this guy. Whatever your process is, you sat and you made a decision. It might not have been your first choice, but it was the only one of the two you had to pick.
As often and as
the people who be like, I didn't vote for either one. Didn't, okay. You were part of the problem. You either supported him or you voted against him.
As we've mentioned, is on an incredible hot streak.
He's got momentum.
Kevin Knight in another main event.
Shake hands.
And Darby's got to realize that they are lining up after Kevin Knight. If Kevin Knight can win this championship tonight, he's got a lot of guys.
He's the reason gas prices are high. Look, man, I'll spend like 90 seconds touching on politics during this match. So gas prices are high. This is that. The deficit is too high. All this other shit. The stuff that's straight up political, that stuff has always been there, and it's never gonna go away. There's been shit that has happened during Biden's term, shit that has happened during Obama's term, shit that's happened during Bush's term. It's just political shit, and that's why we have two different parties, Democrat, Republican. I'm not talking about that stuff. Good things have happened from both political parties having presidents in office. I'm talking about the stuff that should not even be in existence. There should not be a president who is under investigation for touching children. There should not be a president who is on tape talking about how he can just go into a beauty pageant and, quote, grab them by the pussy. I'm talking about being just a good human being type shit. I'm not talking about having different political views. I think we should spend money on childcare. I think we should spend money on this or abortion and this and that. I'm not talking about that. Everybody has different opinions there. That is what it is. Nobody's perfect. There's no perfect thing. I'm talking about being a good goddamn human being. Motherfucker took the Nobel Peace Prize from a woman, bullied her for it because he wanted it more than he. Who does this? Who does this? Motherfucker posted a big ass racist video of the Obamas depicted as apes. Who does this? That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. The little nitpicky gas prices are high. You know, price of groceries are high. That stuff has happened before by every president. I'm not talking about Democrats versus Republicans. I'm talking about being a good person versus a bad human being. And this guy mentioned thousands of times in the Epstein files is a bad human being. That's the part I'm talking about. I'm not talking about economics and politics and division. That stuff is always there, will never go away. But how could you vote for a pedophile to be president? How?
Darby the boot up into the jaw cam and
how?
What a vertical leap by Knight and then the drop kick to the head. Darby set to the outside as this AEW World Championship title match continues. Don't go any.
There we go. Commercial break. Yeah, posted a picture of himself as Jesus. He posted a picture like D Nice just said. He posted a picture of himself as Jesus. And then when he got called out on it, instead of saying, okay, I was doing it. Look, and this is my point. This is my point. I would give him the benefit of the doubt in this situation if he just would have said, all right, I was trying to be funny and it was in poor taste. I probably shouldn't have done that. My bad. All right. I didn't mean to be blasphemous, and I didn't. I was just trying to be funny. You know, my bad. I'll take it down. I won't do it again. Bruh, I would accept that. But that's not what he said. He said, oh, I wasn't trying to depict myself as Jesus. I was predicting myself as a doctor. So now you're saying I'm stupid. That's what you're saying now. Now you're saying I'm stupid. And then there's people, oh, well, he said he was being a doctor. Bro. I'm not an idiot, man. Don't talk to me like I'm an idiot. You telling me that picture, you thought that you were portraying yourself as a doctor. Now you're insulting my intelligence. Just be honest. Just be honest. I was, you know, I thought I was being funny, and I didn't mean to offend anybody. I'm sorry. I did not mean to offend anyone. I'll take it down and I won't do that again. Bruh. all his MAGA lovers will have something to stand on. Hey, you know what? It was in poor taste. He apologized for it. Let's move on. Fair. No, I'm gonna lie my way out of this one. Yeah, beefing with the Pope. Who argues with the Pope? I'm not talking about political stuff. I'm talking about just not being a good human being type shit. He is not a good human being. He is not. He is not someone. Let me ask you something. If somewhere in the people in this chat, there is somebody who voted for him and don't want to say anything about it because they'll get like attacked in the chat, fine. Ask yourself this question. Whoever it is, ask yourself this question. If you have children, would you want your child to grow up to be like him? Would you want your child to grow up to have the same attitude and values that this guy has? Is he a leader?
Has just landed a massive drop kick to tilt this contest back in his favor.
Explosive shot by the world champion for sure. Quick duck. Slap. Boom, another one. Couple.
He's kind of fighting on one leg there, though.
Knicks win. All right. 1-0.
Nearly took it right there. Yeah, that was well done right there. Impressive by Kevin Knight.
Don't forget he said he would have sex with his daughter. He has been very pervy and very creepy about his daughter. He has been very pervy about his daughter. He is just not the kind of person that I would vote for to run this country. I wouldn't trust him to do any goddamn thing, to be honest with you. Definitely not be president.
Right atop our desk is take a look. Watch the back of Knight's head.
But we digress.
I didn't catch that live, but man, that was. Hopefully he's okay. That was
Whiplash Jones, right?
You're not kidding. That's a well way to put it.
It's Darby setting Kevin Knight.
This is for the big one, man. It's for the world title. These guys.
Oh, they're up 2? I thought that was game 1.
I don't blame him. I'm glad he's giving them some leeway.
We've seen Darby do this in the past.
I thought that was game 1. It's game 2. Oh, already? Shit.
Lands a devastating drop kick.
Oh my goodness.
From the top. Oh, 1 second.
Kevin Knight had him scouted.
Knight springs up to his feet. Knight and Darby battling on a chop. I think they caught Darby on the jaw.
Oh, the pinata post.
Up the hook. Darby Allin crashes.
The pinata post. That's what's up. Thank you so much. Oh, that's right. Game one was a slaughter. That's right. I remember that. I forgot about that. My bad. Me and my son were watching that one.
Darby could end up right back in the hospital again here at the hands of Kevin Knight.
That's Kevin Knight.
Oh, brother.
Oh, no.
Referee's trying to get him back in the ring, but Kevin's not listening at all.
Yeah, a count-out's not going to do Kevin any good here, as we know.
Knight battering Kevin Knight. Those elbow strikes to the side of the head, and Darby dazed.
Yesterday was Cinco de Mayo. Yes, I was here streaming. Brought it up.
Does he have in mind Kevin Knight?
I'm not sure.
Once again, I'm here every day this week.
He needs to win a title, not do this.
Oh, from the top rope onto the table wins. What are these jewels? Bro, YouTube rolled this stuff out and never laid it out for us, man. But it's kind of like Twitch with the in-stream currency type deal. You can buy the currency and you can support the channel with it when you use it. That's what I've gathered, but YouTube has never officially rolled it out for the content creators and told us what the deal was. They just rolled it out. I'm trying to figure it out on the fly. Usually they'll keep us updated with changes like that, but I missed that one. Maybe it came in an email and I missed it, but I didn't see any explanation about the jewels.
I think he was thinking some sort of a springboard, but with the issue with that knee, that ain't happening.
Now, Kevin Knight situates himself. Middle rope. Now, Darby. Ready for it, Darby. Steps through. Scorpion deathlock on the injured knee.
Guys, you are aware that Kevin Knight is not about to become AEW World Champion right now, correct?
And Knight makes a desperate lunge to the
I just want to make that clear.
Ring awareness by Kevin Knight.
We're gonna have a fantastic match.
Darby dealing with injuries of his own.
But the outcome is extremely predictable in this case. I'm sorry.
He was sore coming in. He had to be. Third title match in 3 weeks.
Crawford drop. Oh, the knees were there for Kevin Knight.
But the injured knee, but he had to do it, Kevin Knight. It was that messed that knee up even more than it was.
Yeah, Taz, to your point, it was self-preservation by Kevin Knight, but it came at a tremendous cost. Knight in agony.
You got to go back to what Kevin
I was never a fan of guys putting their knees up from a high fly spot. That has a really horrible recipe written all over it, man.
And Kevin Knight now putting Darby up on the top. Knight who attempted to play Darby Allin's game with that risky springboard lariat to this desk.
He's fighting back here.
Boys, he ever not to forget this Kevin Knight's third match within 1 week.
Darby's thinking Crawford drop, and Knight knew it and shut him down.
Knight sweeps out the legs of Darby Allin. Darby, oh, wait a second. This is how.
Oh, no, don't do this. Not a coast to coast. Stop. Don't do it.
Darby Allin to the hospital. The coast to coast drop kick.
Don't do it. He did it. Good thing Darby leaned forward so we can make sure he made contact.
Kevin Knight pulls Darby to center.
He wants that UFO.
Knight wants to make it a certainty. To the top.
He hits it.
Kevin Knight, the UFO splash.
We're going to get a new champ if he can top him.
The knee, though.
Knight covers.
That's it.
And the kick out. And the kick out.
And fortitude does Darby have. Look at that shot right there.
Darby straight up leaning up to make sure he makes contact, bro.
I'm telling you, if Kevin Knight does not become world champion, he'll remember this shot on the table because that knee, as it affected his wrestling.
Yeah, Taz, it seemed, I mean, even though Kevin Knight has the advantage, it seemed like a mistake for Knight to play Darby's game.
Yeah, I just don't agree with Kevin Knight going to the ropes, and that's why he just came down. He's really struggling to put weight on that left knee.
He got caught in that front guillotine. Guillotine. Darby.
He's gonna get him. He's gonna get him, dude. I'm telling you.
It's in tight. Darby Allin.
He's got the legs in too.
Darby looked like a madman.
Scissors is in. Kevin Knight trying to carry Darby up to the ropes.
Collapsed.
He fades.
He's got him.
That's it.
No. I think it's because Darby doesn't have the S-grip underneath, Taz.
He couldn't get it.
That's when Knight's only saving grace. But now Darby sends, wrenching the arm of Kevin Knight.
Oh, no, saying it. Not it. Still, this match is going hard, man.
Darby's like a man possessed right now, gentlemen.
I don't blame him. He wants to retain his world title.
With Kevin Knight perched on that top. Darby, the coffin drop.
Coffin dropped back into the ring. That was a nice bump sale by Kevin Knight. Looks like Darby won, chat. Who knew? Who knew that was coming? Sting in the house. I forgot Sting was here.
Darby Allin.
Okay, I guess that was a quick way to get off the air. Nothing else happened. Oh, that's right. That's right. They are live right now for Collision. But we're not doing Collision. We're out of here, man. We got to get ready for the post-show review with JD. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. We are getting out of here. Much, much, much appreciated. We didn't quite reach our goal, but we'll run them shits back. I will be here tomorrow because once again, the stream gauntlet continues. I'll be here tomorrow night. What we're probably going to do is a previews and predictions for Backlash. Join me here tomorrow evening. I will get the stream up as soon as I can tomorrow afternoon. I will see you guys next time, bruh. Peace.
To the city that made me, place I grew up in, city that's crazy where gunshots are busted, place I'm in love with, place that's corrupted, place that gave birth to the MC not to fuck with, place with city lights, sun in one shines, place that isn't right, we're accustomed to crime, where daily went crazy back in '69, and Pops was just a rookie standing on the front line. It's the land that inspires me, land I call home, land with the basement Dr. Wax and gramophone, with fake thugs and hustlers and OGs roam, the land that's well known as the throne of Al Capone. It's the land of lake shores where the wind blows steady and the snow falls heavy and the heat kills many. Town like none, place that I know, this is the Windy City. Welcome to Chicago. So your brother's bound and get, and they chained him to a chair. Won't you please come to Chicago just to sing? In a land that's known as freedom, how can such a thing be fair? Won't you please come to Chicago for the help that we can bring? World famous for the glamour and a rundown.